How y'all doing? It's Friday, baby. We made it through the whole week, and what a hell of a week it has been, has it not? Hey, how you like this shirt? This shirt was sent to us by Michael Sean. That says, from the audacity of hope to the mendacity of nope. And next there it says by Michael Sean, another blue dot. I like that. Another blue dot. I'm not the only blue dot. I'm just a blue dot in Texas. We got blue dots all over Texas. We got blue dots in every state in this country. And we got blue dots all around the world. We got them in Japan over there watching us on TV over there. We got them in the Netherlands. We have them in South America. We've got blue dots all over the place, baby. And Michael Sean, this was designed by him. He's up in Chicago, Illinois. And we're proud to have his shirt. We're proud to have him as a blue dot. And welcome to the blue dot shirt family there. Michael, I appreciate it. Well, how y'all like Heroes Week? Did you see the parade of heroes that old Trumpy boy pulled out and talked well about and all that shit? Yeah, neither did I. I didn't even hear him say shit about it all week. But it's Heroes Week, or the end of it anyway. What did we hear this whole week? Crap. The same kind of stuff that comes out of Donnie the Dick's mouth every time that he goes somewhere. Anytime we talk about him. It's all foul and disgusting stuff. His address to the Boy Scouts. Boy, we start out with that. And now the Boy Scouts of America is having to send out an apology. An apology to all the scouts that had to listen to that dribble up there. Have you ever heard of the Boy Scouts apologizing for a president speech to their kids? No, you never heard that because Donald's the first one in history. Yay, Donnie, the first in history to be an embarrassment at a Boy Scout jamboree. Aren't you so proud of yourself, Donnie? You just love being first, don't you? Well, you're the biggest dick I know, so you're top of the list there, buddy. But no, he wasn't done after spilling all that dribble there at the Boy Scouts. Well, he went on to Ohio. What did he do in Ohio, John? He patted himself on the back and all that other shit. Oh, that reminds me, I seen it right there. Look at there. Sent me a little pen there, and that says the resistance will be televised. Yes, it will. He also sent a little pen for Mama. It's a little safety pin with the word resist. He sent that too, Michael, so we appreciate that. I just seen it in the camera there. It reminded me to say something about that. But he went to Ohio for his pep rally, his campaign rally, because he is campaigning for president. Don't forget what the hell he is doing, or trying to do. He's trying to do a lot of shit. But that's in his mind that he thinks he's running for 2020. So we need to treat him like that. He's a nut scum-sucking candidate. That's what he is. Anyway, he went on to Ohio and talked about all sorts of shit there. And what was that? He even suggested some shit about he ought to be on Mount Rushmore. Are you shitting me, Donnie? I've been to Mount Rushmore, buddy. Your stinking ass isn't going to fit up there. We don't want your stinking ass anywhere near them other presidents. He says to the crowd that he has been the most, besides Lincoln, the most presidential candidate in history. The most presidential president in all of history. Of course, Donald's everything is the biggest and the best in all of history. Because Donnie loves to lie. Because there are ignorant people out there that will believe Donnie Dick's lies. And so he says he's the most popular president in the history of the world. And there's some moron out there that's going to use that. Somebody, hey, did you know old Donnie was the best president in the world of history? Yeah, that's what some dumbass is going to go say when he hears that. He's going to go tell that to his buddies. And they're going to try to spread that amongst their cockroaches, that he's a presidential guy. Yeah, not a pimple on Obama's ass. Trump, you would not make a pimple on Obama's ass. You're nothing. You're the pus that comes out of that pimple. That's all you are, Donald Trump. You display it every day. Anyway, then he comes out with his transgender tweet, throws that kind of red meat over there to all the GOP, Republican, Christian-loving, God-fearing cockroaches over there that just love that shit. 15,000 Americans serving in our military that are transgender, and this draft-dodging little coward of a president that we have tweets that they can't serve. They got more courage than that Donald ever had in your pinky, in your little, anywhere in your body, a fiber of your hair. They've got more patriotism in them than you will ever have. They stood for this country when you turned them down. They paid their taxes for the betterment of our country while you stood all the time trying to find a way to cheat everybody, including your country. Pay taxes? No. Donnie told you he didn't want to pay taxes. He doesn't pay taxes. That makes him smart. To me, that makes him about an un-American sucker son of a bitch I've ever heard in my life. You don't pay your taxes and you're proud of that, then you don't tell me you support our military. Don't tell me you want to help the infrastructure. You don't tell me any kind of crap that lying shit comes out of your mouth, Donnie, because you're not willing to pay for that. You're not willing to stand up as an American and help for those causes. No, you want to screw somebody over, make the other guy pay more so you don't have to pay any. That's Donald Trump. Throw everybody under the bus. Yep, Jeff Sessions, we went through all this shit. He's throwing Jeff under the bus all week. Oh, he's beleaguered, he's weak, he's an asshole, I shouldn't have fired him, all sorts of shit. Jeff Sessions, first one to ever jump on Trump train. Yep, threw him down the ditch like nothing else, like everything else he does. Over there with the Republican Party, Jeff Sessions, Michael Flynn down in the ditch, the Bible down in the ditch, Jesus over there with him in the ditch. Donald Trump will throw Remember, Donnie said he didn't have to ask forgiveness because he's never done anything to ask forgiveness for. That's Donald Trump. He's never done anything to ask forgiveness for. Hell, I ain't religious and I've done plenty of shit I wish I could forgive myself for, but never will. No, I've got a conscience, asshole. This jerk don't. He ain't got a fiber in his bone. Anyway, what we get new? Well, Saramucci. The Mooch. Everybody's going to start calling him the Mooch because he calls himself the Mooch. You know, if I heard somebody coming, hey, it's the Mooch, I'm thinking I'm going to watch all my shit. I'm going to try to hold on to my wallet because that guy's going to try to mooch everything off you. And ain't he a scumbag? Ain't he the perfect spokesman for Donald Trump? Yeah. Oh, Steve Bannon's trying to suck his own cock over there. That's the communications director in the White House. Oh yeah, Reince Priebus. Oh yeah, he's just a frightened schizophrenic. Paranoid schizophrenic. Yeah, everybody throw him under the bus and throw him the bird and everything else. Moochie. Yeah, looking for the leak. Accuses Reince Priebus of being the leak. Well, I guess he's right. You know, Mooch, he's the communications guy. He's one that putting out the word. And the word is that Reince Priebus is nothing but a leaker. He should go to jail. Jeff Sessions ought to look into Reince Priebus and lock his ass up just the way Donald Trump wants the leakers locked up. Because, yeah, it probably is Reince Priebus. It's probably, like they said, people in there that are trying to save America from Donald Trump. And that's what I think we're all doing out here. We're all trying to save America from Donald Trump, from the disgusting piece of scab that's in our house. And we need him out. Anyway, John McCain, what the hell are you trying to do, buddy? First, I write you a real nice letter. Sorry you got cancer. Hope you get better. Navy vet to Navy vet. And, I wrote you a nice letter. And then you turned around and flew all the way to Washington so you could cast the deciding vote to push that stupid health care bill into the, into the Senate so they could have it up for discussions. Oh, ain't you just a jackass? But you stood there and you said you wouldn't vote on it, as it was, and a few hours later, you voted yes. It didn't make it, but you voted yes, so you lied to us, John. And I was all pissed off at you. And then what happens at 1:30 in the morning? Well, John walks out on the Senate floor and does that like Caesar in the Colosseum and kills the health care bill. Thank you, John McCain. I'm going to hold off on the nasty letter right now just to wait to see what the hell you're going to do next. Because I don't know. I can't keep track of you. Are you on this side, that side, or whatever? But we got to thank him for that much at least. It killed it. It's dead. Oh, Mitch McConnell was heartbroken. What did he say? It was a disappointing moment. Yeah, because Mitch has tried ever since Obama was elected to kill anything that Obama had anything to do. Anything that black man did, Mitch McConnell was trying to kill it. Same way with the health care. Anything that he did, the same way with Trump, he's trying to kill anything Obama did because it was a black man. And they can't stand that shit, I'm telling you. It really gets under their skin. That Obama was a great president. Kiss my ass. Suck it up, asshole. Anyway, Mitch is really disappointed. 7 years, Mitch, 8 years almost, what, down the tubes, and you can't come up with shit. How about this thought, Mitch? How about the thought that the ACA is a damn good thing, and with a little help, it could be a great thing? It's either that or go to single payer, you asshole, which is where this country ought to be with the rest of the damn world. But no, not us. We got a lot of money to make off them insurance companies, I'll tell you that. That's what McConnell thinks. We can make a lot of dough here. Yeah, watching people die and all that other shit, and you're okay with that. That's what pisses me off. Anyway, what else I got? Not a whole lot. Just don't want you to forget that it's Heroes Week. And we should thank all the heroes that Donald Trump throws dirt on. Anyway, I want Mary Ann McLaughlin to know, yes, ma'am, I got your letter. Got both of them, as a matter of fact. I'm way behind on a lot of things. My mail was one. My messages, for some reason, this stupid Facebook thing on your messenger thing, if anybody else is using this, you can't go more than, what, a day? And then anything that might have been there the day before, you can't find. I see my buddy's flat laptop. I got messages all the way down there I ain't even seen. So I got to find a laptop or something, because this face on the messenger thing, it ain't working right and I can't get to it. Anyway, I'm behind on a lot of things. So, yes, I have read your letter, and dear, I enjoyed it. I read the last one just a little while ago. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. Look, he sounds like a tough one, though. And she's up in Royal Oak, Michigan, and she likes to grow lilies. Lots of lilies, different kinds of lilies. I didn't know there were that many lilies. I just thought lilies. And anyway, she's one of our Blue Dots, and I'm proud to have her. And write to me. I enjoy reading. I'm way behind on a lot of stuff. Life's throwing kicks at me, and I'm still having to deal with some stuff that they're throwing at me. And so I'm a little behind on everything, but I'm trying hard. I'm so impressed with our Blue Dot family. I'm so heartwarmed by the people that reach out and speak to each other, the people that reach out and speak to me, the people that reach out and send me a shirt and write me a letter. And I went to Michael's Facebook page. I know all about you, bub. So everybody that sends me something, that's the first thing I do, go look at your Facebook page and see what you're all about. And so you know what I'm about, and I know who I'm talking to, and I'm talking to good people out there every day, and I'm flattered and I'm humbled by what people say. And because this is a common fight for all of us. This is a fight for our country. And to the guy that sent me the message that said I only lived in America, but I wasn't a true American. And here's my answer to your, how about this? Kiss my ass, jerk face. Anyway, trolls, what are you going to do? I don't know. I didn't even want to ask the guy what kind of asshole he was. But evidently he don't think I'm a real American, so he can kiss my ass right in the center. But anyway... Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention that out in California, I got to watch that clock. California's 48th district. That's been a Republican stronghold for over 30 years. And Congressman Dana, I always have trouble with this guy's name, Rickenbacker, out there in California. Dana Rickenbacker, not Rickenbacker. Anyway, he's the guy out there, been out there for 30 years, been in that district and that seat for 30 years. And you know what his nickname is? He's Putin's favorite congressman. That's what they call him, Putin's favorite congressman. I guess him and Trump get along real well. Anyway, he's going to come up for re-election. And there's 7 Democrats that are jumping in that race. Now, the kicker is that district didn't vote for Trump. Oh, no, they wised up. They saw a fool when they looked at him. They heard a liar and a scum-sucking dog, coward, cheat, and all that shit. Anyway, they didn't vote for Trump, so that's a good opportunity. We can take the California 48th district, and let's hope for those Democrats out there running. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm running out of time. I can see it right up there. Reach out to each other. Reach out to a Republican. Reach out to somebody with brains. Jerk them over to our side. Coax them over to our side. Kick them over to our side. I don't care what you have to do. Just try to do something to turn this thing around. Anyway, I love every one of y'all. Thank you for the comments, the letters, the messages, and the emails. I'm just overwhelmed with them, and I'm just so happy. Y'all have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.